You are listening to New Voice English, the podcast where real English happens. I am Alex, your host, and with me today is Maria.
Hello everyone! Today we learn one of the most fundamental skills in English, how to ask yes and no questions, and how to answer them correctly and naturally.
Yes and no questions are everywhere, every day, every conversation. Do you want coffee? Are you ready? Can I help you? Is this seat taken? You hear these questions constantly, and today you will know exactly what to say back.
I have a small story about this. In my first week here, I was at a coffee shop. The barista asked me, "Do you have a loyalty card?" I did not understand the question at first. I said, "Yes." She looked at me and waited. I had no idea what she was waiting for. She was waiting for the card. I did not have a loyalty card. I just did not know how to say no correctly. I said yes when I meant no. Very confusing for everyone.
Today, no more confusion. Let us start from the beginning. But first, the New Voice English joke of the week.
About yes and no questions?
About short answers. Did you hear about the man who only answered yes or no? He had a very short conversation.
Because if you only say yes or no, the conversation stops immediately. One word answers close the door. Today we learn how to open the door with full and natural answers.
A yes or no question is called a closed question. Closed because it has only two possible answers, yes or no. The door is closed to other directions. You go yes or you go no.
This is different from an open question, which starts with what, where, when, who, why, or how. Open questions invite any answer. We cover those in episode 18. Today, closed questions, yes and no.
In English, yes and no questions follow a very clear pattern. They almost always start with one of these words: is, are, do, does, did, can, have, has, will.
These are the question starters, the words that tell you this is a yes or no question. When you hear these words at the very beginning of a sentence, prepare your yes or no answer.
Let us go through them one by one.
IS. Questions with is are about one person or thing, using the verb to be. Is she your friend? Is this the right bus? Is it cold outside? Is your name Maria?
IS questions, one person or thing. Is she? Is this? Is it? Is your?
R. Questions with are about more than one person or thing, or about you. Are you from India? Are you a student? Are they your friends? Are we late?
ARE questions, about you or more than one person. Are you? Are they? Are we?
Do. Questions with do are about habits and facts, using regular verbs. Do you like coffee? Do you speak English? Do they work here? Do you understand?
DO questions, habits and facts. Do you? Do they? Do we?
Does. Questions with does are like do, but for he, she, or it. Does she live nearby? Does he speak French? Does the shop open at 9? Does it hurt?
Does questions, same as do but for he, she, or it. Does she? Does he? Does it?
Can. Questions with can are about ability or permission. Can you swim? Can I sit here? Can she drive? Can we leave now?
Can questions, ability and permission. Can you? Can I? Can she?
And did. Questions with did are about the past, things that already happened. Did you eat breakfast? Did she call? Did they arrive safely? Did it work?
DID questions, the past. Did you? Did she? Did they?
6 question starters. is, are, do, does, can, did. When you hear any of these at the start of a sentence, yes or no is coming.
Now, the most important rule for answering. Your answer must match the question starter. This is called the short answer rule, and it is very important.
If someone asks an IS question, your answer uses IS or IS not. Is she your friend? Yes, she is. No, she is not.
If someone asks an are question, your answer uses are or are not. Are you from India? Yes, I am. No, I am not.
If someone asks a do question, your answer uses do or do not. Do you like coffee? Yes, I do. No, I do not.
If someone asks a does question, your answer uses does or does not. Does she live nearby? Yes, she does. No, she does not.
If someone asks a can question, your answer uses can or cannot. Can you swim? Yes, I can. No, I cannot.
If someone asks a did question, your answer uses did or did not. Did you eat breakfast? Yes, I did. No, I did not.
The question word comes back in the answer. Is, yes, she is. Are, yes, I am. Do, yes, I do. Does, yes, she does. Can, yes, I can. Did, yes, I did.
This is the pattern. Match the question word. Say yes or no. Then the subject and the verb. Yes, I am. Yes, she does. No, I cannot. No, they did not.
Let us practice this pattern. I will ask questions. Alex answers. Listen for the matching.
Ready?
Is this podcast helpful?
Yes, it is. Very helpful.
Are you enjoying the lesson?
Yes, I am. Very much.
Do you drink coffee in the mornings?
Yes, I do. Every single morning.
Does Maria speak English well?
Yes, she does. Better every day.
Can you speak another language?
Yes, I can. A little French. Not very well.
Did you eat breakfast today?
Yes, I did. I had eggs and toast.
6 question types. 6 matching answers. All natural, all correct.
Now, the negative answers. When the answer is no, you still use the same matching pattern, but you add not. Or in spoken English, the contraction.
Contractions make English sound more natural. Is not becomes is not or isn't. Are not becomes aren't. Do not becomes don't. Does not becomes doesn't. Cannot becomes can't. Did not becomes didn't.
In formal English, write the full form. Is not. Do not. Cannot. In spoken casual English, use the contraction. Isn't. Don't. Can't. Both are correct. The contraction just sounds more natural in conversation.
Let us practice the negative answers. I ask, Alex says no.
Ready.
Are you from Australia?
No, I am not. I am from Canada.
Does Maria speak German?
No, she does not. She speaks English and Hindi.
Did you watch television last night?
No, I did not. I was working on this podcast.
Can penguins fly?
No, they cannot. Penguins swim. They do not fly. Sadly.
Is it summer right now?
No, it is not. It is quite cold, actually. Negative answers. No. Subject, verb with not or contraction. No, I am not. No, she does not. No, I did not. No, they cannot.
Now, something very useful. Tag questions. These are very common in English, especially British and Canadian English.
A tag question is a short question added to the end of a statement. It is used to check if someone agrees or to invite a response.
For example, it is a nice day. isn't it? You are from India, aren't you? She speaks English, doesn't she? You can drive, can't you?
The statement comes first, then a short question tag at the end. The tag uses the same verb as the statement, but negative if the statement is positive.
It is nice, isn't it? Positive statement, negative tag. It is not. Shorten to isn't.
You are ready, aren't you? Positive statement. Aren't you? Negative tag.
And if the statement is negative, the tag is positive. It is not too cold, is it? Negative statement, positive tag. Is it?
For beginners, the most important thing is to recognize tag questions when you hear them. You will hear them constantly. Isn't it? Don't you? Can't you? Right. Yeah.
Right and yeah at the end of a sentence, these are very casual tag questions. It was a good film, right? You understand? Yeah. Very common in everyday English.
When someone uses a tag question, they are usually expecting you to agree. It is a warm weather today, isn't it? They expect you to say, yes, it is. Or, yes, isn't it lovely?
So tag questions are also a way to start small talk, to make conversation, to connect with people.
Now, let us do a full, real conversation using everything we have learned today. Maria is meeting a new neighbor.
Hello, did you just move in next door?
Yes, I did, just this weekend. It is a nice building, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Very quiet. Are you from around here originally?
No, I am not. I am from Vancouver. Are you from the city?
Yes, I am. I grew up here. Do you know the neighborhood well yet?
Not really. Does the supermarket on the corner open early?
Yes, it does, from 7 in the morning. And the coffee shop next to it, it opens at 6:30, very early.
Oh, wonderful. Can you recommend any good restaurants nearby?
Yes, I can. There is a fantastic Italian place 2 streets away. Did you eat already, or are you still looking for somewhere tonight?
No, I did not eat yet. I am very hungry, actually.
Then come with me. I am going there now.
That is very kind of you. Thank you.
That entire conversation, 12 yes and no questions, all natural, all answered with the matching pattern, and a new friendship forming at the end.
Let us review. Yes and no questions start with is, are, do, does, can, did, and others. When you hear these at the start, prepare your yes or no answer.
Short answer rule. Match the question word. Are, yes I am. Do, yes I do. Does, yes she does. Can, yes I can. Did, yes I did. Is, yes it is.
Negative answers. No. Subject. Not or contraction. No, I am not. No, she doesn't. No, I can't. No, they didn't.
Tag questions. Short questions added to the end of statements to check agreement. Isn't it? Don't you? Right. Yeah. Recognize them and usually agree warmly.
Now it is your turn. I will ask 3 questions. Pause the podcast after each one. Answer out loud with a full, short answer. Ready?
Pause after each question and answer out loud.
Are you learning English right now?
Pause. Say yes I am or no I am not.
Does this podcast help you?
Pause. Say yes it does or no it does not.
Can you say your name in English?
Of course you can. Everyone can do that one.
Your homework. Write 5 yes or no questions in English. Any topic, your life, your day, your habits. Then answer each one with the full short answer pattern. Yes, I am. No, I do not. Yes, she can.
And practice saying them out loud. The more you say these patterns, the more automatic they become. You will stop thinking and start answering naturally.
In the comments on YouTube, answer this question. Do you enjoy learning English? Write your full answer. Yes, I do, because. Or, no, I do not, because. We want to read your real answers. That is our lesson for today. Thank you for listening to New Voice English.
If this episode helped you, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. New episodes are on YouTube every week. Just search New Voice English on YouTube and click subscribe. It is free, and it helps us make more episodes for you.
Subscribe on YouTube. New episode every week. We will see you there.
I am Maria.
And I am Alex. You have been listening to New Voice English. Real moments, real you. Find us on YouTube. New episodes every week.